We gotta be great today. We gotta be f***ing great today.
The atmosphere is incredible tonight here in Cincinnati.
Let's be f***ing great today. Let's go.
Burrow back to throw, steps up in the pocket, gets away from a possible sack, throws, caught. Higgins down the sideline. Chance to hold the ball for the rest of the game and win by 6.
Right side.
Burrow back to pass and firing left side, complete to Tyler Boyd. Gain of 32.
We're just gonna keep getting better.
You banged up that finger. Everything okay?
Yeah, just a little scratch. That's football, baby.
When you talk about the elite quarterback conversation, Burrows needs to be over Josh Allen every single time. Joe Shiesty came in there and took everything that was on your plate.
Joe Burrow is a stone-cold killer, said Patrick Mahomes, and he is finally starting to get back to the style of football that we know Joe Burrow can play. He's back to that elite level type of play. I mean, look at the 49ers game, 28 of 32, 326 yards, 3 touchdowns to no interception with a passer rating of 134.8. And actually, since week 5, Joe Burrow has been ranking number 1 among all NFL quarterbacks in completion percentage, success rate, passer rating, and touchdown passes as well. And in this video, I want to break down Joe Burrow's performance versus the Buffalo Bills and prove to you guys what Richard Sherman is saying is actually true and why NFL defenses are really starting to become, terrified of the potential that Joe Burrow really has, especially, with T. Higgins and JaMarr Chase as well. Now, before we get into the video, comment down below your grade for Joe Burrow so far this season. I know he started off really slow, but over the past 5 weeks, what would you give him as a grade overall? Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on your bell notification, because I will be posting a lot more Bengals videos going forward. As long as I continue to see Joe Burrow and the Bengals tread upward, I'm going to be covering, breaking down film, and showing you guys why this team has potential to win it all this season. And lastly, check out Underdog Fantasy, guys. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, which basically means a free $100 if you use my promo code MattyDubs. I'm also going to be putting in later in the video, a player pick'em, a parlay. So if you guys want to tail me, if you want to fade me, you guys can do that. But comment down below, what are your best bets or best pick'ems for this weekend slate of games? But without any further ado, let's jump into some Joe Burrow film versus the Buffalo Bills. All right, this first play is something I love to see. If you guys watch my channel at all, you notice I love this pre-snap motion, and the reason is we saw nobody move across formation. This helps out Joe Burrow so much in terms of analyzing the defense here, and what this shows us, this is zone coverage. This is clearly zone coverage. No one follows him across formation. Rather, they just fix their zone coverages. So what we're going to see here is a fake in route here by T. Higgins. He's going to fake it in, go out, kind of like a deep whip route, I guess you could say. This safety's in a deep blue back here, but what he reads is JaMarr Chase clearing out the field here, going deep left. So this safety can no longer take care of T. Higgins. Jordan Poyer here, is not really looking at T. Higgins too much. And as Joe Burrow, breaks a sack, avoids pressure, gets to the outside, stays on his feet, he has T. Higgins wide open, a great route, a great zone beater. But more importantly, Joe Burrow makes a great play, just avoiding the pressure, finding T. Higgins up the left sideline for a big play. And, nothing surprised me about this play because T. Higgins is a playmaker, Joe Burrow is a playmaker, and these guys are going to get their money. I know Joe Burrow is already getting a huge contract, but T. Higgins is up next. Okay, and this was the first drive of the game, the first touchdown of the game. What we're going to have here is clear just one route. It's going to be kind of like a post to the back left corner of the end zone, but this is his only read. He's not looking at anybody else. We got like a quick little out route here, quick little out route here, maybe like a stop route over here, and then JaMarr Chase seems to be running an in route here. But when you look at Joe Burrow here, he's only looking at this post route, and quite frankly, Irv Smith, who hasn't been amazing so far this season, looks really good in this play. And right there, already burns. Right there, Joe Burrow knows right here, he's already beat Jordan Poyer. He's, really awkwardly backpedaling, not even running right. And that's going to be a dot to the back left corner of the end zone. What a bullet. What a pass there by Joe Burrow. Right exactly where it needs to be to a guy who, kind of needs that confidence. And Irv Smith is a guy who I still have a lot of hope in. But I also want to ask you guys a quick question before we get into the next play. Do you guys think the Bengals should re-sign T. Higgins? Or do you guys think that, he might leave this offseason? All right, guys, this is a phenomenal play by Joe Burrow. We're going to see here by the defense is we got 6 men up front. This is a double mug blitz here. The 2 linebackers, I think this might be Jordan Poyer, actually. They're going to blitz up the middle. So this guy right here, this tight end, it might be Drew Sample, it might be Hudson. I don't really know who this is right here, but he has to make a good block here. He's got to keep Joe Burrow, protected in this pocket. Now, what we're going to see here is a deep out route here. We're going to see a clear out route by T. Higgins, I believe, and then maybe like a small whip and then come back this way from this wide receiver. Is actually going to go into a quick slant and then break out. But look at Joe Burrow here as he stays completely calm in this pocket. I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks would try to run here. They would try to make a play around these edge rushers. But Joe Burrow stays calm. He knows he has one-on-one coverage here against this DB. And Joe Burrow throws an absolute dot right to Tyler Boyd, man. That's what you want to see out of your quarterback. Stay calm, stay composed, stay inside that pocket. We got to give credit to the Bengals offensive line here. It's actually Drew Sample. So they do a great job here, and so does Drew Sample, plugging up this middle, blocking the double A gap blitz here by the Bills, and Joe Burrow makes a phenomenal throw. Okay, on this play, we're going to see kind of like a levels concept here. You're going to see a deep in, a quick in here by T. Higgins, then kind of like a stick on the right side of the field. But what Joe Burrow analyzes here, he's also got a swing route out here to Joe Mixon. So everything is going to the right. So what quarterbacks cannot do here is roll out to the left because, quite frankly, you're going to have to run at that point or throw it away. So what Joe Burrow does is realize, that's relatively covered. You got a DB right here. Don't want to get my guy absolutely nailed by this linebacker. Also can't throw the JaMarr Chase route yet as well. So he steps up. You realize, okay, I might have to extend this play on my feet a little bit. Let's roll it to the right. Let's find a hole. And then T. Higgins slowly gets open here, makes a great throw on the run. T. Higgins extends, gets near the goal line, and is just short of the touchdown. But what a play. What an extension by Joe Burrow here. Being patient, but also knowing when he needs to go make a play on his feet and, not risk injury by getting hit big time. This is a great play by Joe Burrow, man. He continues to make these. Okay, here's another great decision made by Joe Burrow. Looks like could be man coverage. I think the Bills do a really good job here disguising this, but it is man coverage here. We're going to see boom, boom, and then boom, but on the outside as well. And you're going to have one deep safety. They're going to blitz through the B gap here with these linebackers. And here we go. Joe Mixon makes a great block. Protects Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow gets his ball on a curl route. We have levels here on this side. Boom, boom, boom. But this comeback route, beautifully timed, beautifully caught. And a beautiful play there by the Bengals to get a first down. Love this decision making by Joe Burrow. All right, 4th and 1. I love this play call here by the offensive coordinator. We know, as Joe Burrow knows, the Bengals, or the Bills, I should say, are in zone coverage. I mean, they've been playing the majority of this game sitting in a zone. It's 4th and 1. We need to have it. We know most likely this looks like a cover 2. Maybe a deep blue here, some curls over the middle, and then they have some flats on the outside. That's what this defense looks like from just looking at it. It maybe is disguised as man with the blitz on the right side, maybe, but looks like it's zone. It is zone. What we're going to see is a swing route here and then curls everywhere else, trying to fit into the zone. And what we have is the DB biting down on the swing route and then JaMarr Chase sitting into the zone. Joe Burrow realizes it, finds him, easy first down. Great play call. Great play by Joe Burrow and JaMarr Chase. Another great play call here by the Bengals. We're going to have everything to the left type of play here. JaMarr Chase, kind of like a post route, maybe a deep in. We're gonna have an in route here, a deep out route here. But we're gonna notice is everything's going to the left except for a last second. Actually, surprisingly, the Bengals or the Bills are in man coverage here. Everyone's coming in, they're blitzing, and we have this tight end here. I think this might be Hudson. He's going to be on a block and release. He's struggling to get out right now because he is getting pummeled. But look at him leak out. Look at him leak out. Everything is going to the left, so it leaves this one safety left on the right side of the field. And then Hudson makes a great play, gets up the right sideline. This dude's so slow, turtles that guy, and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Great play call there for the Bengals going up right before halftime. This is what terrifies defenses about Joe Burrow. This is clearly going to be a read option. Now, what we're going to see here is an inside zone here to Joe Mixon. However, before the play, we get pre-snap motion. And let's watch. Let's see it play out. Look it. Nobody crosses the formation. So clear zone coverage. Clear zone coverage, but we also have Joe Burrow needs to read this defender. If this defender, drives baseline, or not baseline, it's not basketball, but, comes in here, goes C-gap and tries to get to the running back, if he bites on this play action, They need to get this ball out, and he does. Look at this. This is perfect. This is beautiful execution here. Clearly, you see Tyler Boyd up here, going to block this guy. That's what tells me this is a read option. Burrow has the freedom in this offense to just do what he wants to do here, and he passes to T. Higgins, having a great day today, makes a play up the right sideline, and makes the big play. That is a beautiful executed play there, and a beautiful read once again by Joe Burrow, man. Here we go, fourth quarter, need to make some big plays, need to get some first downs. Here we got a shotgun formation, looks like a bench right here. You're going to see an kind of like a quick out here. You're going to see like maybe an option route where you can stop over the middle or break to the outside. Same thing over here. You're going to see an out route and then a stick as well over here. And let's see what Joe Burrow does here. It's, I believe, 2nd and 10 right now, so you got to pick up some yards. And here we go, look at this. Quick out breaking. Look how the ball is already out as he is cutting. He already knows that this is advantage for your wide receiver, but also a great catch by T. Higgins, man. Those are strong hands right there, and that's what's going to get this guy paid. Again, is he going to be back in Cincinnati next season? Okay, it is now 3rd and 1. We got trips out here. What they're going to try to do is fake a bubble screen, and it works to perfection. Now, looking at this formation, it looks like a single-eye safety, which could mean, man-to-man coverage. However, it's not. They do a great job disguising it, and Joe Burrow realized it right away. Here we go. Fake bubble screen, and what he reads, what he's trying to read right here are these two guys. If they bite on the bubble, you're going to have someone open. And what is amazing about this play, right away, you're going to think Tyler Boyd is going to be the one to catch the football. But if he throws this, most likely, if he leads it right here, this is picked off by Turin Johnson. But throws to the outside one. Drew Sample, beautiful executed play. Finds him for a big first down on 3rd and 1. This is the type of execution you need at Joe Burrow on a 3rd and 1. And this is what makes him so tough to defend. Okay, guys, this is probably one of the last plays that we're going to cover. This is elite. Elite by Joe Burrow. What we're going to see here is it looks like man coverage. Again, he crossed formation. It looks like man. The Bills did a good job disguising this, but right there, boom. Look how he's backing up. You might think maybe this is off coverage. No, this is now zone. And Joe Burrow realized this is now zone coverage. We're going to have a deep blue out here, and then we're going to have a flat over here. But this is a perfectly executed play. We're going to have a quick out and then a clear out by JaMarr Chase. But what we see here is boom. Okay, look at this. He's starting to make his cut to the outside. He's still going upwards. This safety is nowhere near where he needs to be, and that's primarily what Joe Burrow is looking at here. Boom, makes the cut. This DB's like, oh my God, I need to go cover Tyler Boyd. However, boom, it's already too late. It's already too late. He throws it up over his head, finds JaMarr Chase for a 32-yard gain at the right sideline. Dude, that is execution. That is elite throw, elite decision-making by Joe Burrow on this play, man. Dude's insane. Okay, last play we're going to cover here. We're going to have a quick slant type of scheme for the Bengals. You're going to run a quick slant over the middle, a flat route here by Irv Smith, I believe, which leaves a small opening over the middle. We're going to see this play develop here. But this is just another example of I know my receiver is better than this DB, and I'm going to trust him to win the route. Gets up the field, gets, shoelace tackled. But, man, what a throw. That's got to be in a tight window, and that's exactly what he does there. Joe Burrow is continuing to show that he's an elite quarterback, right now, and he's continuing to showcase why not only he's top 5, but he could be top 2 right now. Let me know in the comment section down below who are your top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL and what order as well. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we go live for a game, every time we post a video. But with that being said, guys, that's it. If you guys want more Bengals videos, more breakdowns, film reviews from me, make sure you comment down below. Let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.